Hey, what's up, everybody? Lummox is back. Apparently, Lummox has been back. I thought that all the big Wings channels were gone or private or whatever. But shout out to Lummox, man. Uh, I'm actually using this video right now, actually. So I'm glad he's back because him, Wings 007. I know Wings Tings. I know. Shout out to all you guys. You guys make like top tier Wings content. Content. Sorry about that. I gotta get that right. Content. You know. But shout out. I'm gonna skip your intro though if you don't mind. Let's get right into it. You gotta start off with a finger snip.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Snip
everybody.
those fingers. Sorry, it's my. I just woke up, man. Like my sleep schedule lately has been a pile of junk. Yeah, I'm still off of. Dude, I probably won't be on Sutter for a year or more.
Big ups,
Have I
Lummox.
seen what they said about me in the last PK? No, I have not. What did they say, man? What did they say? Craig, are you still soda free? Are you happy that South Carolina's passing those new traffic laws so you don't have to mess with seatbelt extenders anymore? What traffic laws? Like, I enjoy wearing my seatbelt, and I don't need seatbelt extenders in my current truck. The only thing I have a seatbelt extender in is the Ford.
That's crazy because I never even heard of seatbelt extenders. I thought that the seatbelt you get is the seatbelt you get, and if you can't fit your seatbelt, then you have to figure that shit out. But I guess they got them.
Focus, but that's because it came from a period of time where seatbelts were actually shorter. They actually make seatbelts now big enough for people my size, like at least in cars. Like if you have a newer car. I own 3 cars. I have a 2018 Silverado, I have a 2020 Ford Explorer, and I have a 2006 Ford Focus. Explorer is my wife's car. Truck's my car, and the Ford Focus was our DoorDash car, and now it's like our beater car. Like when my wife has to work out of town or does things like that, she takes the little Focus to save miles on her nice stuff. I just woke
Kosher.
up, man. Dude, why you kosher pickles, dude? Does it make you feel good to come in here and just be hateful? Like,
Shout out to Kosher Pickles, man.
honestly, I'm not gonna ban you or nothing.
Kosher
So,
Pickles.
like, what happened in life that made you so bitter? Because the dude shows up to every stream, right? Without fail. He's here every stream. And he just does the same tired shit over and over and over again. Otis, you're not supporting me, man. Like you've donated $0. Just putting it out there.
Well, you don't need money for support. You know what I mean? I got 100 subscribers, and they support me because they comment, they subscribe, you know what I mean? They interactive and stuff like that. So you don't need to send money to support somebody, man.
Well, Otis, I
Oh
understand
my
if you don't have to
God.
give me money.
The goddamn hat, man. What is up with the hat, man? He look like when he wears that damn hat, he looks like his own version of like Monopoly. Can you imagine that shit? Monopoly Wings of Redemption edition, Ban edition. You know what I mean? You get you get a card. You get a card. Usually say go right to jail or something. His card would be like, look here, look, listen, go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Go to jail. You imagine you get another card. It's a big ups card. It'd be like big ups, builder's insurance or whatever it say. We collect 200. Collect 200 for building insurance.
That's cool, man. That's you. You do you. But let me make a request. If you want to come in here and you want to hang out and you want to be a part of the community, do that. Because like your path you're going on right now is just gonna make you be banned, dude.
You know what he looks like? He looks like Sir Topham Hatt from Thomas the Train. If you don't know who that is, look it up. Sir Topham Hatt, Thomas the Train. I know that because I'm a father. You know what I mean? So you watch a little bit of Thomas the Train. You know, I don't know. My little boy a little older now, so he don't watch that stuff no more. But I still remember who the hell it is. You see Sir Topham Hatt, you don't forget Sir Topham Hatt. He looked like Sir Topham Hatt.
They're gonna get it. Jordy Lover. I don't think that far ahead, dude. Like, I generally ban people that are constantly in here just being a nuisance. I ban more people for my mental health than any kind of like financial gain. Like, there's no ulterior motives I'm banning or anything like
I don't know, man. Cause I seen you ban some people for some crazy things, man. You say ban anybody with a K in their name, ban anybody who disagrees with me, ban anybody trying to give me advice. You know, is you just be banning sometimes, man. Oh,
I don't damn because I like Otis. You, I'm giving you attention right now, and this is the reason I have trolls, and I know this, and I've been trying to do better about it.
I don't know if it's I don't know if his camera's shaking or what, but every time I see his camera shaking or something like that, I think the dude's username was my screen is shaking. He got insta banned because the screen was shaking. Now, wing screen was shaking, and the dude's username was my screen is shaking or something like that. Y'all username is funny as hell,
Here's the thing, Otis.
and I will forever laugh.
I don't fear your opinion because nothing you said in the last week I haven't heard 200 times, right? Like to sit there in your room and think that your opinion in your opinion of me is something I've never heard is being naive, right? I get I have to have like just this stream alone. This like you've already came in and said, "Oh, 250 viewers." You know, and I got 341 right now at the time of saying this. Just this stream alone, I've had to have over 200 reactions, 200 different interactions with people, right?
Okay.
And those people are varying backgrounds, ethnicities, and joy they take from me. So to say out of the 1,500 to 2,000 different people I talk to every day, to say that I ban you because you're different.
You just said 200, 300, but that's neither here nor there.
Opinion. No, I ban you because I get tired of seeing the same shit, right? Like, think of it like this, Roy. And I've used this analogy before, so stay with me.
Oh no, I'm
Say
afraid.
you go get you a glass of milk. You're excited, it's whole milk, it tastes good. You might even have Oreo.
What kind of serial killer shit is that? Who gets excited for a glass of milk? I'm sorry if you do, but I damn sure don't. I don't go, I'm parched. Let me go get a cup of milk. Who the hell is excited for a cup of milk? You know what I mean? Milk seems like something that you drink if you ain't got nothing else in the house. I don't get excited for a cup of milk. And of course his ass had to
Right?
throw in
You got your
Oreos or
fucking
some
Oreos.
shit.
And you sit them on the island and in the kitchen, and you pour this milk. But you fucking the carton slips out of your hand. You have now spilt some fucking milk, right? It's all over the island. So you pick the carton up quickly, but now you got to clean the milk up. But you don't got a napkin right now. So you're looking for a napkin, and while you're looking for a napkin, you have 1,500 different people come by and tell you that you're a fucking idiot,
300, 200, but that's neither here nor there.
and you're a failure, and you're dumb, and your wife's ugly, and that
Oof.
you're gonna die fat in a piano coffin. How many of those 1,500 people till you get tired of hearing it, right? You might
Yeah, that's one thing I don't really agree with. Like, I mean, Kelly seemed cool and stuff, you know what I mean? And she ain't never do anything crazy, say anything really crazy from what I seen. So I would like push the Kelly stuff to the side. Like, I want to mess with Kelly at all. You know, she did my own business. If anything, she kind of seemed like a little troll. You know,
agree with the first one.
a little bit.
I'd agree with the second one. You might be very, very, very understanding person. I agree with the 10th person. But the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, be like, all right, dude, get the fuck on. I know I spilled milk. I'm trying to clean it up. I'm sorry I'm not working on your timetable. All right? And then those people, after they criticize you spilling the milk, they want to start looking in your pockets. So to say that, oh, no, I fear your opinion, no, I don't. I've heard every vile thing that a person could ever hear about you. I like, let me word this right. Let me word this. People claim that I beat my wife, that I abuse my animals, that I've killed Bailey 5 times, you know,
Damn.
that people claim that, you know, I do undesirable things over and over and over and over again. If I was the person that people claimed I was, I'd be in jail. But I'm not. Right? The end of the day is people make money off my misery.
and I sell my mental health for a living. So like I have skin in this game too. I'm not innocent in this, right?
What are you talking about?
But to sit here and claim that you sit on some type of like higher tier than me, you're just wrong. All you doing is coming here being a bad person. End of the day, you're being a bad person for your own selfish needs.
But it's kind of hard to get worse than somebody who said racist to a point. Age of consent should be 12 because they were fucking on the regular. What else? The things that you repeatedly said in your actions and stuff. And so it's not like these people are just coming, you know, and coming at you for no reason and shit. At this point, dude, your only way out and escaping all this shit is to just get off of the internet, and that still might not even help. But like, if you don't want to deal with it, then whatever. Like this, I don't know who he's talking to, but I'm pretty sure, unless he said the things that you said, and he's a little bit higher than you on the totem pole, my man.
So think about it, Otis. Honestly, just think about it.
Otis,
Like,
shout out to Otis.
you're coming here to try to make yourself laugh for whatever reason it might be. I'm gonna make assumptions. I think it because your life shit, right? Like just recently, you literally stole surgery money your fans worked hard for. I'm not the bad person here. Well, first off, I got the surgery. Second off, and I've debunked this multiple times, I spent none of the surgery money on anything a la carte. What you don't understand is I started accepting surgery money
Didn't you get a new car with that surgery money, man? They got a new car with that.
in November of 2017. I stopped accepting surgery money in February of 2018. February 25th, to be exact. I quit drinking soda for the first time in February 28th of 2018. Right? So November, December, January, February. It's 4 months that I only paid the bare minimum of my bills, right? And all the money I earned went towards the surgery. So I got $25,000 is what I had in account. I had
His face was kind of trippy.
that I would take the money out and I would put straight into that account. And I did this for transparency, right? People didn't have access to this account, but like I wanted to be able to follow the paper trail where this money went, in case somebody like Otis or somebody wanted to be like, "Oh, he misused this." And granted, let's not get into the logistics here of what a donation is. You donate to somebody. You don't because you want to write it off on your taxes, or you want to feel good, or you want to feel like you're helping somebody. But a donation is a donation. Right? You're not stealing anybody. If you donate a mattress, and the person that gets that mattress,
I hate to say it, but he's kind of right. But on the flip side of it, because he's trying to be slick, they did it. What you did was that you kind of conned them, and you conned them, Wings, because you didn't fulfill your end of the bargain. Like if I was like, okay, boom, I need a new mattress. Everybody donate so I can get a new mattress. And I get the money. I successfully, mattresses be expensive as hell. What's up? I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into the prices of mattresses. That's neither here nor there. I raised the money. Let's say some $1,000 for $2,000 for a bed. I get the $2,000 for a bed, you guys, my wonderful subscribers, raising enough money for me to get a bed. And I don't get a bed. I blow it on a million pairs of shoes or anything else, I'll con you guys. Even though it's a donation and it's not stealing, I still con you guys. What you did, Wings, was that you got the surgery, but people donated to you not only for the surgery, but for you to live better and do better with your life, and you didn't do that, so you conned them.
mattress ends up having kittens on it. They didn't steal that mattress. This is your logic, right? But I went and got the surgery, and I said, and this gets left out of all the troll videos that you watch, but you weren't probably actually here when I was actually getting this stuff, because this was 5 years ago. I said that I wanted to have the option of doing it in America or Mexico. And I made the choice, and this is a choice with my own body, right? Because I'm the person that had to get in a plane, fly 3,000 miles across the country, get in a van, drive another 50 miles into Mexico, and lay on a table in a country I've never been and not know if I'm waking up, right? This is the choice that I made. And I made this choice not to get a salvage title Mustang or like an iPhone 10, right? Because those came 6 months after I got back from surgery, right? I made this choice because one, I knew I had to pay taxes on the money, right? Uncle Sam takes his pound of flesh, and you know he takes the money. I had to pay taxes. I also had to pay $5,000 or $6,000 extra dollars than what the surgery cost because of plane tickets, hotel stays, layovers. And I also didn't have insurance. I don't know if you notice, but like the blood work page for when you first get a weight loss surgery, it's like 2 pages deep. I know exactly what it costs. It costs $1,200 to get all the blood work tests run that you need. You got to do it 4 times. You got to do that 4 times a year. So just the first year long, I spent almost $5,000 in blood work to try to make sure that my body's not
you saying a lot, but you ain't telling us nothing, man.
Rejecting it, or you know, it's doing what it needs to do so I don't die, right? And then the whole time,
because no matter how you slice it, you failed, and you conned your people, your subscribers, your loyal people. You raised enough money. Like, it sounds like you raised dumb amount of money. It sounds like you, like, I don't know what the exact number was, and I've heard it before. It just goes over my head. The glosses, I just breeze over it. But it's a crazy amount of money, man. Crazy amount of money that the people that support you will never get back. And I'm pretty sure a majority of those people who supported you and watched you fail your surgery, you failed them, and I'm pretty sure they turned their back on you from that. And I can't even blame them, because a lot of these people, they gave up a good chunk of change because they wanted to see you do better. And to see you, Mr. Monopoly Man, now with a top hat on, you just trying to make it seem like you did no wrong. That's kind of messed up, man.
Right? The whole time this is happening, you have people tell me that I'm not losing weight, that I'm failing, that I'm a terrible person, and you know they stayed on this. Like, remember how you had trolls that wanted to get me kicked off DoorDash, and at the same time complain that all I do is sit here and stream and you know beg, right? When I actually had a hobby, because DoorDash I wouldn't really consider a job. I consider it a hobby. It was something I did so I didn't have to sit in the house, so I didn't have to like have fluid get on my leg and stuff like that. Something I can keep myself active with, right? Because you do a good bit of walking. You gotta go up and down stairs, especially where I live at. I live. There's a college called Coastal Carolina near me, and I deliver all the time there. And there's just stairs. It was good for me. And also let me put a little bit of money away and let me hope and dream. So, but I'm not allowed to hope and dream, right?
My man, walking is free. Just go out. You don't need DoorDash to go for a walk. What do I know?
Wings doesn't deserve to save up for things. So fuck him and his DoorDash, right? I kind of forgot the point I was making here.
Cause you just rambling.
Eventually got stressed to the point of either fearing losing Twitch, which I ended up actually losing Twitch.
Shocker.
So the fear wasn't, unwarranted. Or the, people fucking with me. Oh, I remember the point I was making. When I was trying to get the surgery, the trolls were talking about like I was taking too long to schedule the surgery, and at the same time actively trying to get me on the no-fly list. You see how this works against me? They're like, go get a job, but we're gonna get you fired for DoorDash. Oh, you better go fly to get that surgery while actively trying to get me in the no-fly list. What you don't see, and this isn't your fault, right? Because you don't live your whole life in this little bubble like I do, is they're not out to prove a point. They're out to just cause chaos, right? That's it. They just want chaos. They're hypocritical. They sit together. They live in this bubble of depression and sorrow. And they might not see it as depression and sorrow. They might see it like, like they're intellectually superior or whatever right now.
That's the pot calling the kettle black. But what do I know?
But it's just a bunch of young men with too much time on their hands, to the point that they'll escalate things to the fact that I have to talk to the FBI to even get some kind of solace. It's ridiculous. But
Oof.
let me go and just bunk it a little bit more.
Sorry about that.
You know, stealing surgery money, because you can't scam somebody out of something that you actually got through donations, which is a donation. So again, you can't scam somebody out of it.
Why are you trying to?
That's a lie. You can scam somebody out of a donation. You know what I mean? How would you feel like if you donated to somebody, you felt like you were donating to homeless kittens? You know what I mean? All this person going door to door around my city, around my town, for collecting money for homeless kittens. And come to find out, I give them $100 donation, $200 donation, $1,000 donation. Okay, you was like, yeah, I'm saving some kittens. I'm getting some kittens, some homes. You come to find out, boom, on the front page of the newspaper or whatever, blah, 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 arrested for, you know what I mean? You would feel like, well, they probably won't get arrested. Actually, I don't know if they would get arrested or not. But you would feel slighted because you'd be like, yo, I gave them $1,000 to save the kittens. I got scammed because the money didn't go to what it's supposed to be intended for. And in your case, yeah, you got the surgery, but they didn't just do it for the surgery, man. They did it so you can maintain the surgery, but you didn't. So that's in turn called a scam.
To buy a trail boss, how many trucks until you're satisfied? Dog, I'm 35. I'll probably own another 4 or 5 trucks in my life. Am I currently trying to buy a trail boss? No.
Are you in a better place than Phil? I would say so. Like, I don't have a gambling addiction. I don't have a house payment.
I don't know, man. Who has it worse, DSP or Wings, man? I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause I don't know who has the worst, man. They're both too locals on the internet at this point, you know. I think DSP is the better person. You know, I'm actually because I did see some old things of DSP being saying little racy things and stuff. But DSP ain't say nothing about no CP and nothing, like no shit like that. So I don't know who's in a worse position. I don't know. It's both.
It is what it is.
A mess.
Funny where you bring up the Mustang. Where'd you get the money for it?
Oof.
Otis, have you noticed that while I was streaming today, I've been streaming for what? Hour and 13 minutes, right? People have been donating money, and at the time I was Twitch, so like I would get Twitch subscriptions, bits, I would get kickback on video game sales, selling shirts at the time too. Every month I get this thing called a paycheck. Like this month, like this month's from YouTube. YouTube's gonna send me money for doing this, right? I wonder how I paid for the Mustang. How did I pay for that Mustang? Dude, Otis, you would hate to know how much money I saved during DoorDash. I have thousands of dollars saved up just.
If you already acknowledged Otis as a troll or somebody who's bad for your mental health or whatever, you know what I mean? Why are you still going back and forth with Otis? Why? Why are you still going back and forth with Otis, man? Come on, bro.
DoorDash, because it wasn't great money, but I never spent any of it. People said you posted customer receipts. No, I didn't.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, I posted one receipt. I scold people in video games. Oh no. Oh. God. Did I say, hey man, sit back, don't die. Come on, man, you gotta do a call out.
Nah, man, that's a lie. You be going in on them motherfuckers, man. You be like, just delete me off your friends list. Don't ever play the game. Put your PlayStation in a microwave. Blow that shit up. You don't ever deserve to pick up a controller again. It's like not that bad, but you used to just be shitting on them. It's like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, You're not ready for ranked, man. You're not ready for ranked. Nah, you scold. You more than scold.
These terrible life altering things I say to people in video games. Because I doubt anybody's lost sleep because I said, yo, we really shouldn't have pushed that way. We really got to start bringing a hard breacher.
That's not how you're saying it, and that's not what you're saying, man. You know that you're not that common shit when you say it.
You know, I mean, if you're dying a lot, try to
Shout out to my man Gustavo, though. Sorry to keep pausing it. Shout out to the man Gustavo, though. He a real one.
just sit back a little bit more. You know, and talking about strategy in the game when you're just like, y'all motherfuckers hate me, right, for breathing. That's what it boils down to. You hate me for breathing. Like, you dislike me so much that if like you want to claim like this is Kool-Aid. It's in an Aquafina fucking bottle. Like, you think I'm like, on one hand you're like, he's a lazy, he doesn't walk, he doesn't do anything. The other hand, he's like, well, I hope they don't think I'm drinking Kool-Aid. Let me put it in an Aquafina bottle. When realistically, it's this shit right here. It's fucking Crystal Light. Right? No, Keemstar told me to play into it and let people have a voice. I don't know how you got from that conversation what you got from that conversation, but you don't have good, like, reading comprehension skills.
Damn.
I might have like a 0.8 GPA or some shit like that because, like, I didn't really go to school.
Point
Like,
eight?
not because I'm an idiot, because I got picked on.
Hey, man, you got a 0.8. You can't say nothing about somebody's fucking comprehension. For real.
Hardcore. And I was miserable and depressed, and I didn't really have a good like social structure at home. But like, I dealt with it. I came out positive, right? I'm 35. I own my own. I own land, a house. I got a new truck. You know, I made life work for me. That's because I'm not an actual idiot. I just been bullied my whole fucking life. It's like right now, you got people like, oh, 25%, 25%, 25%. You know how much you own of a house? You own 0 fucking percent. You don't own a goddamn thing. Your parents own everything you have, Mr. 25%. It doesn't get to me. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm so tired of seeing Otis come in here. And like, he wants to claim that what he's saying is something new and revolutionary. It's like the 25%. Like, people are spending, I own 25% of my house, right? I took my house up over on a verbal agreement. It's something I did. It's a choice I made when I was 19. Took my house over on a verbal agreement. And I've paid more for it than I probably should have paid for it. But everybody makes mistakes. The people that are criticizing me for my financial mistakes right now will make financial mistakes of their own, right? Because life is fucking hard. And sometimes you got to make a mistake because it's the only choice you have, right? How many people went out there and had to borrow like a payday loan or something like that? And don't tell me it doesn't happen. Because if everybody was like these fucking like crypto investment financial gurus that they claim to be online, payday places wouldn't exist, but they do. There's one on every fucking corner. They have fucking legislation and people who lobby to keep themselves up and keep them legal, right?
Okay, but where you fit in all this?
So like, mistakes happen, right? And it all depends on how you look at it. Like right now, it's like people are like, why are you trying to buy trail balls, right? You know, and I know as a person that a brand new truck is like a fucking 72-month monument. It's a monument of a 72-month financial bad decision, right? That's what it is. Same thing as partying or doing drugs or like going on vacation. You don't really need to go on vacation. There's nothing in your fucking body that says you got to go to fucking, Venice or see the Great Wall of China or go see the Grand Canyon. None of that benefits you.
Hey, man, I thought you were just gonna say, yo, you don't need to go to vacation. You don't need to go to Myrtle Beach. You don't need to go to California. You don't need to go to this. But you said Venice, man. Going to a place like Venice, let me tell you, that's on my damn wish list, my bucket list. I need to go to Italy before I die, man. Doing something like that could change your life and just how you view it, man. You talking about one of the most beautiful places on earth, man. That is something like that, and seeing something like that can just like fulfill your soul type of shit. You know what I mean?
But life is about living. You do what you want to do. Money comes and goes. You can't take none of that shit with you, right? Do
So
what you
just
want.
blow it.
Have fun. Right? Just be responsible. Sometimes it's not worth to try to be something you're not. Because like I don't know why Boogie wanted to confront the man. You know, but I think it's safe to say both me and Boogie are not considered alpha males. Right? We're not considered the peak of male performance. There's no confusing me with like a professional boxer or fighter in any manner. Like most people might even question if getting up to go to the door to confront Frank Hassel would actually win us, right? Maybe even break a sweat. So like, there's no need to prove and confront a guy that wants to fuck with you.
Oh, Wes, you're right. And I told this story yesterday. I remember that there was this kid that came by. And he was, I don't know, between 15 and 16 years old, right? And he had his parents drop him off at my house, and they had like the Suburban and stuff. They had a really nice Suburban. So he comes in here. He bought me 2 things of Wendy's chili, and I caught him putting the Wendy's chili on my porch. I'm like, "What's up, dude? How you doing?" And we sat and talked for like 10 minutes, but he had to go because his parents were doing. His parents just stopped by and dropped him off. And so we talked and we hugged. We took a picture and all this stuff. And I get back in. I take the chili in, and I open the bag, and on the napkin, he's like, I forgot what it said, but it was something along the lines of like here's some of that shit that you love. I hope you feed this to your fat whore wife, or and something of that nature. It's like he literally was a troll. But like when he got put on the spot, like, he was all nice. He wanted to talk like he was a fan and shit. And like really.
Yo, man, that's crazy.
Like you really popped up in here with your parents dropping you off. To put
Shout out to Sean
like,
Franklin,
just imagine
Wings
sitting in the back of the
007, and
Suburban
Phil
writing this
Surgery.
while you're telling your parents how to get to my house.
I'm getting kind of hungry.
Hey, yo, what he doing?
Right,
He having a DSP moment. Y'all see that?
But it's time to get some dinner.
Oh, the camera's on. Camera's on the whole time.
Looks like this stream's getting deleted.
Alright, y'all, so that's the video, man. That was kind of a long one. I didn't know it was 22 minutes long, but shout out to Lummox for the video. Y'all have a good one. See you at the next video. Peace.